Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? I'm Micah Lee, aka Mike Lee, and I wanted to break down the hook from my song Chanel Bad Habit. It goes, get your own money, don't be pocket watching me. The hustle is separate, but the game is free. Okay, so let's break that down. Get your own money, don't be pocket watching me. Money, it's a currency. It's the one thing that universally all humans need to survive in this world, right? It's the one thing that we all, whether you're black, brown, orange, green, a man, a woman, that dollar sign, it still applies to you when you need to go buy something, when you need to invest, when you need to. Money is a universal thing. So it's not that important. You're not special if you have money. I'm not special if I have money. Money is just a tool to be able to live our lives, right? So with that being said, get your own money. Don't be pocket watching me. Me personally, I don't respect people who are always watching somebody else. Your eyes are never on your prize. Your eyes are on somebody else's prize. And that's why your prize will never amount to that person's prize, because you're looking at it as if that person has took something that belongs to you, or that person took the last $1 million. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the more you think like that is the more that you will give that person and that energy the power in your mind. What is something that is so small seems like a mountain in people's mind because of the way, the energy that they put into it, right? So the next line, get your own money, don't be pocket watching me. The hustle is separate, but the game is fucking free. The hustle is separate, but this video is free right now. This video is free. Like, I need y'all to understand that. The hustle is separate, but the game is fucking free. So this kind of contradicts my brand because conversation does cost. But it goes into, I was even on that when I was younger, right? Because I wrote that song, in 2021, 2022? I'm 27 right now. I wrote that song when I was under 25. But with that being said, the hustle is separate, but the game is free. You can cost yourself years and years and years of labor that is not getting you to the next level. Years of mental struggle and strife. Years of confidence being super low because your ability to follow through on things is so low that you don't even trust yourself because you did not take heed to the conversations that you had, to the podcast that you listened to the video that you saw. You don't need 1,000 videos. You should stop here. Stop here with your big sister, Micah, because I'm not saying anything that somebody else has never said before. I'm not saying anything that is not accessible to you in another type of video, in another form, whether it's writing. I want you guys to take more heed to the conversations that you have on a daily basis, because you could be so much further in life if you paid attention to the knowledge that you get on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't have to come from a parent. It doesn't have to come from a spouse. It doesn't have to come from a friend. It can come from any of these. It can come from a mentor. It can come from a sign that you've seen riding past something. Like, I want y'all to be a little bit more locked in to the signs and the messages and the free game that you get essentially on an everyday basis. My father used to tell me, you can learn from a baby. You can even learn from a baby. You can learn from a 3-year-old. You can learn from a 70-year-old. You can learn from anybody, even if you're learning what not to do, right? I'm a very observant person. So with that being said, I can see something that I just don't like. I can see something that's like, ugh, I'm not going to do that. But the way that I'm observing it is not like I'm taking this in as I'm going to do it. I'm looking at this as like, okay, so I see this. I don't really like the way that it's making me feel inside. So I know that I never want to put myself in that position, or I never want to find myself in anything parallel to that, right? So you can learn what not to do. I just think the main issue here is that a lot of people want to F around and find out. I think a lot of y'all want to fuck around and find out. That's the issue. I'm Big Sister Micah. And I'm here to tell you, okay, my life is a result of me not having to fuck around and find out. Okay. And I'm not trying to say it like that, but sometimes it took a minute for me. It took a minute for me to get to a place where I'm like, okay, I trust what you're saying, or I don't have to experience it myself for me to believe it. There was like people in my life that was trying to give me life lessons. And in some instances, it's like, okay, I'm going to keep doing it because it's something I want to do. But I want everybody to take full accountability for the fact that if you decide to do something and people have been telling you, I don't think you should do this, you should take full responsibility for the consequences of these actions too. Seriously, it's nobody else's fault. Nothing is anybody else's fault in your life. And that's a whole nother topic. But what you do with the information that you have is the reason that your life is the way that it is. So the hustle is separate, but the game is fucking free. So with that being said, and let's bring everything together. I want you guys to go check out Chanel Bad Habit too. But with that being said, I want you guys to really understand that there is nothing special about people having money. And you have heard people say this before. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not, but I'm on the way to it. Okay. But once I get there, I'm still going to be Micah. I'm still going to be me, because I realize that nothing externally is going to make me that much better. It's the information that you gather and the information that you get on this journey that I believe makes you a better person in the inside. Nothing externally can happen without you internally thinking about it, coming up with a plan in your mind, having a desire for it. So a lot of the things that come externally are already internally in us. So you could get all the game, you could get all the mentors, you can have all the talks. The hustle is separate. So you have to get out there and get to it. You have to have that desire. You have to put some work behind it. But the game is free. If you took nothing from this video, one thing I really want you to take from this video is the fact that we live in the environment that we live in right now is not the environment that our parents and grandparents lived in. Okay. And I'm not just like a older girl. Like, y'all can listen to me. I'm a, what do they call it? A zillennial. I am a zillennial. So I'm not even 30 yet. But what I'm telling you is that it's kind of disrespectful to our ancestors and the people that came before us if we don't really do anything with the youth that we have and in the era that we are in, right? We are in an era that the access to information that we have, y'all, it's not even funny how easy it is to get information. We got ChatGPT. I'm not the biggest fan of AI and technology, but with that being said, you got to get with the times, and this is the times that we're in right now. So we have to keep things moving and flowing and see how these things can integrate into your real life. You don't have to be fully involved, but you should be aware of these things. You cannot let something that you're not aware of can overtake you. So even if you're knowledgeable about something and you don't do nothing with it, at least you have the knowledge on it, right? Knowledge is power, period. Knowledge is power. And that's another thing that my dad used to teach me. Like, I think I'm good. That's another thing my dad used to teach me. But all in all, guys, I want to keep this video under 10 minutes. But all in all, I truly do believe that being a young person right now, we have the advantage of becoming overnight millionaires because of the resources that we have. But I want y'all to know that because we live in this instant gratification age, we are the text message. We are the World Wide Web group. So we are all into technology and everything is so instant. Like, back in the day, they couldn't just text and call somebody. They literally had to have a pager or wait to see this person. So I want y'all to understand that nothing, just because there's easier access to get things, does not mean that things just come so easily, right? And I want to end this by saying that if you have another day, if something didn't kill you, you have another day, what's the rush? What's the rush? There is no rush in life, okay? don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, but also don't allow time and like life to make you feel like you have to just rush and just be on the go and getting everything done so fast. So take the information in, receive it, and just know that you are the creator of your life, you and God. I fully believe that. So don't let people guilt you. Don't let people feel like they have access to your money because of the relationship that they have for you. Anything that you do in this life is for other people is just extra. It's overflow. It's not a necessity. It doesn't have to be, unless it's your child. Me personally, I don't think that you owe anybody anything, but you should look out for the people in your life because that's just the right thing to do. But don't feel like you owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. If you don't owe nobody nothing in this world, you owe it to yourself to be successful and to use the resources that are out there for you. And then let that trickle over into your friends, family, loved ones, and everybody else. But yes, it is your big sister Micah, aka Mike Lee. You can check out my music on all platforms. Follow me on Instagram at themicahlee.3. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. If you want to work on your communication skills and you want to become your most confident, highest self, please subscribe here and continue to stick with me. And we're going to get this ball rolling because I love you and I want to see us win. So I'll talk to y'all later.